When we think of an aeroplane, our eyes immediately picture the huge engine, the wide wings, or the cockpit loaded with modern technology. But very few people pay attention to an important detail: the aeroplane's wheels. These wheels are the most important part of the entire flight. All the pressure is placed on the wheels. A jet plane can land at a speed of more than 200 kilometers per hour, and its weight is several tons. That huge power is handled in just a few seconds, and the first step in the flight is not even a tire. They are thoroughly tested, safe, and constantly. If there is one thing that is not well understood at the most critical moment of the flight, of an important part of the life that is being monitored, it is how these wheels and these wheels work. And from here, a unique question arises. Why is there no air in the air of this important tire? What is it actually filled with, and why is it done like this? That is what today's video will give you. The weight of the aircraft's wheels begins to fall as soon as the plane lands. The wheels are in a steady state, and as soon as they hit the ground, the wheels are spinning at a speed of more than 200 kilometers per hour. As a result of this sudden change, the wheels are subjected to severe friction. A large aircraft landing on the runway can weigh 300 to 400 tons, and the entire flight the pressure is released. And this pressure on the landing gear is not from the bottom but from the front, because the plane has to push these wheels and the whole thing. But here is a quick question that comes to mind for many people. Why airplane tires don't burst after so many years and so many accidents? The answer lies in its internal structure. Airplane tires are usually not like car tires. They are made separately from each other. Its base is made of industrial nylon and aramid fibers that are very strong. These layers together form a strong structure that does not tear or deform under high pressure. So it is not a rubber tire, it is a type of engineering. A normal tire can withstand 30 to 35 pounds per square inch of pressure, while a tire in a foreign aircraft can withstand 30 to 35 pounds per square inch. These are made separately from each other. Its base is made of industrial nylon and aramid fibers that are very strong. These layers together form a strong structure that does not tear or deform under high pressure. So it is not a thick rubber, it is a type of engineering tire that is used for general work where 30 to 35 psi is required. The pressure can be adjusted. There is a pressure in the tire of a commercial aircraft at about 200 pounds per square inch, which is about 6 times higher than normal. This extra pressure is what makes the tires of the aircraft extremely hard. Because the landing is very difficult to adjust the weight of the aircraft at high speed, landing is not a common occurrence here. There is no room for error. We take the place of safety, so everything is kept extra safe. And another important thing is that jet fuel is also given to our bicycle or car tires. But in reality, airplane tires are completely different. Actually, airplane tires are filled with dry nitrogen. This is not some fancy technology or marketing. It is for complete safety. This is the situation when oxygen and moisture are inside the tires, which is very important. The pressure of the air can be released very quickly and even cause a fire. But nitrogen gas is completely different. It is an inert gas, meaning it can easily be mixed with water or air for any reason. Therefore, the pressure change can be predicted in advance. Where temperature and pressure change very quickly, there is predictability or control, so it is very safe. For this reason, the use of nitrogen in aircraft tires is one of the aviation standard rules. Then you will notice that it has 18 wheels, and the big cargo plane Antonov Ein-225 had 32 tires. But this is not a problem. It is necessary because a big plane weighs 300 to 400 tons. If this huge mass was on just a few wheels, then the pressure on the runway would have been too much and there would have been structural damage. There are many tires on the plane, so this weight is divided into many tires, so that the pressure on each tire is even and the running time is kept constant. This is why so many tires are used. But another question is, what happens if one tire suddenly bursts during landing? Actually, this kind of thing is not very common, but the design of the plane is also such that airplane tires do not burst like car tires. They are reinforced in such a way that even if they burst, the pressure gradually decreases and the entire landing is smooth. There are many cases where a plane crashes completely. Here, safety depends on planning and backup systems, not on luck. Also, these wheels help an airplane when it is landing. This happens when a plane is in a bad shape during landing. Special carbon brakes are used that can generate heat of more than 1000 degrees Celsius, because stopping a weight of several tons at high speed means consuming a huge amount of energy. However, brakes alone cannot stop a plane. After landing, spoilers on the wings are opened to help the plane accelerate quickly. That is, the entire system is a team of wheels, brakes, wings, and engines, which can accelerate the plane in just a few kilometers. They have a protective role behind them. Did you know that there is no air in airplane tires? Nitrogen gas is released.